Hello there, Samuel. Okay, very sorry for the late correction. I think it just got lost in my inbox, so I'm very sorry about that. It's my fault completely. So, let's have a look. The bar chart provides a breakdown of the number of people who own a pet in different countries and over a period between 1990 and 1998. Okay, good. Here, okay, there's an opportunity to reduce redundancy. Okay, we could have said who own a pet in different countries over an 8-year period, comma, 1990 to 1998. Okay, or we say who own a pet in different countries between 1990 and 1998. Okay, so we choose either one or the other. Okay, using them both together is not necessary. Overall, now, what I teach my students is to use overall right at the end, and then we use it as a summary sentence, you see? And we say overall, and then we just give sort of like a brief overview, okay? And that just helps you structure your work and avoid repetition, okay? So let's go. Overall, the highest number of pet owners was in 1994 when it reached just over 900,000. Good. Surprisingly, just 1 year later, the figure dropped to its lowest overall quantity, around 750,000. We don't need we don't need brackets, okay? We could have just linked that together. So, yeah, and also, we don't really need surprisingly, okay? Because surprisingly is almost subjective, okay? We could have said, just 1 year later, the figure dropped to the lowest overall quantity, okay? Or the figure dropped sharply, if we want to emphasize it. Likewise, we don't have to use interestingly either. Remember, task 1 is 100% objective. So stuff like surprisingly, interestingly, and then giving reasons and adding information is not required. Okay, so let's see. Over the whole period, the Irish population had the smallest number of pet owners. Okay, just for simplicity, we can say people owning a pet. However, pet owners is shorter, it's more concise, it's more succinct, and therefore closer to good native English speaker writing. The only exception was in 1995, when the number of American pet owners was a bit smaller than the same figure for Irish people. Very good, very good. It would have been good if we would have said the actual figure. So it was a bit smaller, comma, it was a bit smaller than the same figure for Irish people, comma, at 60,000 or whatever it is. Okay. A more detailed look at the graph reveals that in Wales the figure peaked in the years 1992 and 1997, reaching just under 200,000. Good. Canadian people had the biggest number in 1991, and the fluctuations in such value were relatively limited. Good. Or we could have just said, and the number remained stable throughout the period. Okay, that would have been a more concise way of saying it. Scotland showed a very similar trend. By contrast, very good. The number of pet owners in America and England changed a great deal during the period. Fantastic. And then we put in the overall sentence, and we say, overall, Canada and Scotland had the most stable numbers. Irish had the smallest numbers, and Britain and England and America figures fluctuated the most. Okay, because that's kind of like the overall idea, the overall plan. So good work there, Samuele. If you're interested in improving your work more, there is a sentence guide course, sentenceguide.com. Okay, and on that course, what you can do is you can learn certain structures. You're doing really well. This is a great essay, okay? But I would love to teach you some more tips. push you and improve your writing, because you're very close and you've got some good skills, but there's a few things that we can change to improve your writing. Okay, not only for the academic, for the task 2 as well. Okay, so have a look at that sentenceguide.com. At the moment, it's me correcting the essays. That's going to happen during October, so it's probably a good time to purchase. Also, Samuele, if you get it in the next 24 hours, I'll also upgrade you to the speaking package. Okay, so have a look at that and then let me know. Have a good day.